my modern and unstoppable seniors. As we get older, we tend to think of our golden years as a time to slow down, relax, and enjoy the fruits of a life well lived. But let's face it, there are a few things that can really hold us back from living our best lives as seniors. One of the often overlooked aspects of this is something you wear every single day: your shoes. That's right, my modern and unstoppable seniors. The footwear you choose has a huge impact on your comfort, safety, and overall health as you navigate life in your later years. And while shoes may seem like a small thing, the truth is, the wrong choice can drastically affect your balance, mobility, and even your mood. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, but I've worn these shoes for years. Well, as we age, our bodies change, and what worked before may not work as well now. So I want to dive into the topic of footwear today and share some important insights that could make all the difference in how you feel every single day. Have you ever had a moment where you slipped or tripped over something that you wouldn't have noticed a few years ago? Or maybe you've felt discomfort or pain after walking around for a while. If you've experienced this, it might be time to take a closer look at your shoes. In this video, I'm going to reveal 8 deadly footwear choices that may be stealing your golden years, along with 3 life-changing solutions to get you back on your feet with comfort and confidence. Stick with me till the end because I've got a bonus tip that will truly transform the way you approach footwear. And believe me, it's one you won't want to miss. Now let's kick things off with the first deadly footwear choice that might be causing you more harm than good. High heels and shoes with poor arch support. You may be thinking, well, I haven't worn heels in years, and if that's the case, good for you. But let's take a deeper look at the broader issue of shoes that lack proper arch support. When we're younger, we might be able to get away with wearing shoes that are more stylish than practical. However, as we age, our feet naturally change. The arch can flatten over time, which can lead to misalignment and discomfort. High heels are the most obvious culprit here, especially for seniors who might have worn them in their younger years. But even shoes that appear more comfortable, like flats or sandals, can sometimes lack the proper support for the feet. These shoes can cause you to stand in an unnatural position, which places a strain on your joints and muscles. Over time, this can lead to chronic pain in the feet, knees, and even your lower back. And we all know that pain is no way to enjoy the activities we love, whether it's walking around the neighborhood, going shopping, or spending time with family. So what's the solution to this? Well, the first step is choosing shoes that offer good arch support. Look for shoes that have a cushioned insole or a molded arch to support the natural curve of your foot. This simple change can make a world of difference, especially when it comes to reducing foot fatigue, pain, and discomfort. In fact, research shows that proper arch support can improve overall posture and even help with balance. So it's not just about comfort, it's about staying steady on your feet and reducing your risk of falls. Now, let's talk about another common footwear mistake many seniors make: wearing flip-flops or sandals with no back support. Picture this. It's a warm, sunny day, and you slip on a pair of flip-flops to take a quick walk outside. Sounds harmless enough, right? Well, these sandals may seem convenient and comfortable, but they're actually a huge hazard. Flip-flops lack the structure and stability needed to support your feet properly because they don't have any back support. They force you to grip with your toes to keep the shoe on. This unnatural position can lead to poor posture, instability, and even falls. And it's not just flip-flops we need to worry about. Many sandals, even those that seem to offer a little more support, still lack proper back or ankle support, making them dangerous for seniors, especially those with balance issues. Walking in shoes that don't securely hold your foot in place can increase your chances of tripping or stumbling. The last thing you want is to feel unsteady while walking around, so it's crucial to invest in shoes that keep your foot secure and supported from heel to toe. So what can you do to protect yourself from this common footwear pitfall? Look for sandals or shoes with a secure backstrap or a closed heel. This simple feature will help stabilize your foot and prevent it from sliding around as you walk. Also consider choosing shoes with a thicker sole that offers more cushioning and shock absorption. These little adjustments can make a huge difference in improving your balance and overall stability, so you can keep moving with confidence. Now that we've covered these first two deadly footwear choices, you're probably starting to see how small adjustments to your shoes can have a big impact on your daily life. But don't worry, we're just getting started. In the next part, we'll talk about even more dangerous footwear choices to avoid, as well as some simple, actionable solutions that will help keep you safe and comfortable as you age. Stick with me, my modern and unstoppable seniors, and I promise you'll learn how to keep your feet happy and healthy for many more years to come. As we continue our journey through the world of footwear, it's important to address some other common mistakes seniors often make when choosing their shoes. These are mistakes that may seem minor but can actually lead to big problems when it comes to comfort, circulation, and most importantly, safety. By making small adjustments to the shoes you wear every day, you can dramatically reduce your risk of falls and discomfort and set yourself up for years of walking with ease. So, let's dive into the third deadly footwear choice that may be secretly sabotaging your health: shoes that are too tight or narrow. Third deadly footwear choice: shoes that are too tight or narrow. Seniors often experience changes in their feet as they age. For some, feet can become wider, and for others they may swell during the day due to circulation issues. But what happens when you continue to wear shoes that are too tight or too narrow for your feet? Well, it can cause a whole host of problems, ranging from blisters and corns to more serious issues like poor circulation and nerve damage. Wearing tight shoes can compress your toes and restrict blood flow, which can lead to numbness, tingling, or a feeling of heaviness in the feet and legs. Poor circulation can also cause swelling and discomfort, which may leave you with aching feet after only a short walk. In the long run, this can increase your risk of developing serious conditions like bunions, hammer toes, or even ulcers. And the worst part? Tight shoes can make it harder to balance, which directly increases the risk of falls, something every senior wants to avoid. So what should you do to prevent these issues? The first thing to consider is buying shoes that fit properly. That may seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how many seniors wear shoes that are too small, simply because they've always worn the same size. It's essential to have your feet measured regularly to ensure you're wearing the right size, especially as feet change over time. Also, when choosing shoes, go for styles that offer a bit of extra room in the toe box. This will give your feet the space they need to breathe and move without feeling cramped. Another great tip is to choose shoes that come with adjustable straps or laces, allowing you to customize the fit to your foot. Avoid shoes that pinch or feel tight around the toes or the arch. Your feet should feel snug but not restricted. Fourth, deadly footwear choice: slippery soles or high-tread shoes. Let's talk about another common problem that many seniors face when choosing their shoes: slippery soles or shoes with overly high tread. While shoes with heavy tread or grippy soles may look sturdy, they can actually cause more harm than good for seniors who are already at risk of slipping. Shoes with excessive tread are often designed for outdoor activities like hiking, but they aren't ideal for daily wear, especially when it comes to indoor surfaces like tile or hardwood floors. Why is this a problem? When your shoes have a high, aggressive tread, they can create friction on smooth surfaces, making it harder to walk steadily. On the other hand, shoes with slippery soles or worn-out tread can make it much easier to slip on wet or slick floors, which, as you can imagine, significantly increases the risk of falls. Falls are one of the leading causes of injury among seniors, so avoiding shoes with slippery soles or excessively high tread is crucial for keeping you safe and steady on your feet. What can you do to reduce the risk of slipping and falling? First and foremost, look for shoes that have non-slip soles with moderate tread. These soles should offer just enough grip to keep you steady on both wet and dry surfaces without feeling like you're sticking to the ground. Many sneakers and casual shoes for seniors now come with rubber soles designed for maximum grip, so it's worth investing in a pair that suits your needs. And don't forget to check the tread regularly. Over time, even the best soles can wear down, so if you notice any smooth spots, it's time to replace your shoes. Fifth deadly footwear choice: worn-out shoes. As much as we love our favorite pair of shoes, it's important to acknowledge that worn-out shoes can be a serious problem for seniors. Over time, the materials in your shoes begin to break down and they lose their ability to properly support Your feet. The insoles flatten, the outer soles wear down, and the overall structure of the shoe deteriorates. All of these changes can lead to misalignment, discomfort, and even pain. Worn-out shoes are less effective at cushioning your feet, which can cause strain on your joints and muscles. It's not just about the look of your shoes, it's about their function. When your shoes are no longer providing the proper support, your posture and alignment can suffer. This misalignment can lead to pain in your feet, knees, hips, and even your lower back. And if your shoes are so worn that they've lost their grip or support, you're also at an increased risk of falls. What's the solution? Make it a habit to replace your shoes every 6 to 12 months, depending on how often you wear them. If you start noticing that your shoes feel less comfortable, or if you see signs of wear, it's time to get a new pair. Even if you don't think they look that bad, worn-out shoes can cause long-term damage to your feet and your health, so don't wait for the issues to pile up. Sixth deadly footwear choice: unsupportive flats or sneakers. Many seniors opt for flat shoes or sneakers because they're easy to slip on and comfortable in the short term. However, while these shoes might feel fine at first, they often lack the proper cushioning and support needed to keep your feet in good health. Without proper arch support or cushioning, flat shoes and sneakers can cause discomfort, especially for seniors with foot conditions like arthritis or plantar fasciitis. When shoes don't provide enough support, your feet can experience strain, which leads to pain and fatigue after a short time on your feet. Additionally, unsupportive shoes don't offer enough shock absorption, which can increase the risk of injury over time. If you already have issues with balance or mobility, wearing shoes without proper support is just asking for trouble. So, what's the solution here? Choose shoes that are specifically designed for comfort and support. Look for sneakers or flats with built-in arch support, ample cushioning, and a shock-absorbing sole. If you're unsure which shoes are best for you, consider seeking out professional advice from a podiatrist or shoe specialist. Investing in shoes that promote good foot health will help you walk more comfortably and with greater confidence. Now that we've explored some of the most common footwear mistakes seniors make, it's time to shift gears and talk about the solutions that can help you avoid these issues and keep your feet feeling great. In the next section, I'll share some life-changing tips and solutions for finding the perfect pair of shoes that will offer you the comfort, support, and stability you need to stay active and independent. Stay tuned, because these tips are going to transform the way you think about footwear for the better. We've covered several deadly footwear choices that seniors should avoid to reduce the risk of falls, foot pain, and discomfort. But there are still a couple more footwear mistakes that deserve attention. As we age, our bodies undergo changes that make us more susceptible to joint and muscle strain, so choosing the right footwear is crucial for overall health. Let's examine the 7th and 8th deadly footwear choices that may be affecting your posture, comfort, and health. Then we'll wrap up by offering actionable solutions that can truly make a difference for seniors. 7th deadly footwear choice: footwear without adequate footbed support. We all know that shoes come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and styles, but one thing that's often overlooked is the importance of proper footbed support. A good footbed provides the necessary structure to help distribute your body weight evenly across your feet. Without proper support, your feet are left to bear the brunt of every step you take, which can lead to strain on the muscles, ligaments, and joints of your feet and legs. When shoes lack proper footbed support, it can cause your feet to become misaligned. This misalignment often leads to discomfort in other areas of the body. For seniors, this means joint pain, particularly in the knees, hips, and lower back. Over time, poor foot alignment can contribute to conditions like plantar fasciitis, shin splints, and even degenerative joint diseases. Additionally, a lack of footbed support can throw off your posture, leading to a hunched back and poor body mechanics that put extra strain on your muscles. So, what does proper footbed support look like? First and foremost, look for shoes with built-in arch support that matches the natural curves of your foot. A supportive footbed will help keep your feet in a neutral position, reducing unnecessary strain on the rest of your body. If you need extra cushioning or support, consider custom orthotics. which can be inserted into your shoes to provide personalized relief. 8th deadly footwear choice: shoes with insufficient padding. Another key factor in choosing the right footwear is ensuring that the shoes offer adequate padding. Shoes with insufficient padding can lead to discomfort, especially when walking for extended periods. Seniors who wear shoes without proper padding may experience foot fatigue, aching soles, and even blisters or sores from the constant friction. The lack of cushioning also contributes to the shock that travels up the body with every step, causing added strain on your joints. The padding in shoes does more than just provide comfort. It helps absorb the impact when your foot strikes the ground. Without sufficient padding, each step becomes a jarring experience, which increases the risk of pain in the feet, knees, and even the lower back. For seniors, this constant discomfort can affect mobility and make it difficult to remain active, which in turn can lead to a more sedentary lifestyle. The less you move, the more likely it is that you'll experience other health problems related to inactivity. To avoid this issue, it's essential to choose shoes with adequate padding in the footbed, particularly under the arch, heel, and ball of the foot. Memory foam or cushioned insoles can provide extra comfort and reduce the pressure that builds up over time. Many brands now offer shoes with built-in padding designed specifically for seniors, so keep an eye out for these options when shopping for new footwear. Life-changing solutions for seniors. Now that we've discussed the various deadly footwear choices that seniors should avoid, let's move on to some actionable solutions that can help you choose the right shoes to improve comfort, mobility, and safety. By taking small but meaningful steps to select better footwear, seniors can make a significant difference in their daily quality of life. Get professionally measured and fit for shoes, as we've seen. Wearing shoes that are too tight, too loose, or poorly fitted can cause a range of health issues. One of the most important things you can do is get professionally measured and fitted for shoes. As we age, our feet can change shape, size, and structure, so it's essential to ensure that your shoes are the right size and provide the proper support. Many shoe stores offer free fitting services, where experts can measure your feet and recommend shoes based on your specific foot type. If possible, consider getting a custom orthotic or insole that matches your feet needs. A proper fit will not only help alleviate foot pain, but also prevent long-term problems like misalignment and joint strain. Look for shoes with a low heel and a sturdy sole. One of the best ways to avoid dangerous footwear choices is to opt for shoes with a low, wide heel and a sturdy non-slip sole. A low heel, ideally no more than an inch or two, will provide a stable base of support without putting unnecessary pressure on your feet. Additionally, shoes with sturdy non-slip soles will help improve traction and prevent slips and falls, which are a major concern for seniors. Make sure the soles are not too thick or too high, as this can throw off your balance. When shopping for shoes, prioritize comfort, stability, and ease of movement. A shoe that is too high or narrow may look fashionable, but it can compromise your safety. So, choose shoes with built-in arch support and cushioning. When it comes to foot health, arch support and cushioning are key. Look for shoes that provide built-in arch support to help maintain proper alignment and reduce strain on your joints. Cushioned insoles or memory foam padding can also go a long way in ensuring comfort and preventing fatigue, especially if you spend a lot of time on your feet. Shoes that provide adequate support and cushioning will help absorb the shock of each step and protect your feet from the hard impact of walking. These shoes are especially important for seniors who have existing foot conditions like plantar fasciitis or arthritis. In conclusion, making the right footwear choices is crucial for maintaining comfort, reducing the risk of injury, and preserving overall mobility as we age. The right shoes can make all the difference in preventing painful foot conditions, misalignment, and falls. By avoiding common mistakes like tight shoes, slippery soles, and unsupportive footwear, seniors can enjoy better health and a more active lifestyle. Taking charge of your foot health by investing in properly fitted shoes, choosing footwear with proper padding and arch support, and ensuring that your shoes are appropriate for your daily activities will set you up for success. Remember, Your feet are the foundation of your entire body, and taking care of them is one of the most important steps you can take to ensure a healthy, active life. In conclusion, making the right footwear choices is crucial for maintaining comfort, reducing the risk of injury, and preserving overall mobility as we age. The right shoes can make all the difference in preventing painful foot conditions, misalignment, and falls. By avoiding common mistakes like tight shoes, slippery soles, and unsupportive footwear, seniors can enjoy better health and a more active lifestyle. Taking charge of your foot health by investing in properly fitted shoes, choosing footwear with proper padding and arch support, and ensuring that your shoes are appropriate for your daily activities will set you up for success. Remember, your feet are the foundation of your entire body, and taking care of them is one of the most important steps you can take to ensure a healthy, active life. Don't wait. Make your next pair of shoes a step in the right direction toward better health and well-being. By taking the time to select the right shoes, you can reduce your risk of falls, increase your comfort, and enhance your overall quality of life. Your feet will thank you, and so will your joints, muscles, and posture. So don't hesitate to invest in your foot health. Your future self will be glad you did.